It's my great pleasure to be here to talk about my study on chimpanzees. The title is The Cognitive Trade-off Hypothesis of Memory and Symbolic Representation in Humans and Chimpanzees. I have been to Africa to study wild chimpanzees. It is in Bossou, Guinea, West Africa. Chimpanzees at Bossou, they are known to use stone tools, a pair of stones, hammer and anvil, to crack open nuts. Let me show you the video clip. This is another female chimpanzee. Pick up a nut, hard-shelled nut, to place it on the anvil stone and hit to crack open the kernel to eat edible part. She is left-hander, by the way. This is the cultural tradition of Bossou chimpanzees. So how about the child? How do they learn to use a stone tool? This is a 3-year-old female young chimpanzee. Not yet. She does not yet succeeded to crack open. So she goes to the nearby adult to carefully look at the performance. Interestingly, no teaching at all. Then the child went back to the original position and tried to do it by herself. Importantly, the apes do not ape. The imitation is very difficult in chimpanzees. So this is the mother and 2 kids. Mother showed the right performance to be a good model, but no active teaching. And 2 kids carefully watching the mother's behavior and take her time for a long time to learn the skill. And at the age of 4 or 5 years old, they come to succeed using the stone tool. How about the communication in wild chimpanzees? They have their own vocal repertoire, like pant food. Let me emit the voice. And the chimpanzee in the long distance reply. This is called pant food. Pant food consists of 4 parts: introduction, build-up, climax, and letdown. However, is this language? It may depend on the definition. Pant food. Chimpanzee may have 30, 40 vocal repertoire, but it is not as complex as human communication. So, my question, I went back to the laboratory. In my parallel efforts of fieldwork and laboratory work, I wanted to know the chimpanzee mind, chimpanzee cognition. How about their symbolic representation, the language? And my research partner, Ai, gave the birth to her son named Ayumu in 2000. Since then, I have studied mother and infant, 3 pairs of mother and infant, including Ai and Ayumu. They live in the outdoor compound. And I have been focusing on naming skills, color naming, and also a simple working memory using Arabic numeral. Let me show you the test. Ai and Ayumu. They live in the Primate Research Institute of Kyoto University, Japan. There is a group of 12 chimpanzees living in an enriched environment similar to African forest. This is Ai and her son named Ayumu. They come to the laboratory for cognitive test every morning based on their free will. Ai chimpanzee in the left is doing color naming. Color red, go to the letter red. Color blue, go to the letter blue. And the reversed task, letter gray. The letter yellow. So they can learn the symbolic representation of colors through the letters. And Ayumu chimpanzee is touching the numerals, Arabic numerals. The chimpanzee know the sequence of Arabic numerals. Based on this knowledge, we have tested the working memory. After touch the first numeral 1, the other numerals are masked. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So young chimpanzees can memorize 9 numerals at a glance. In more difficult task of randomly chosen 7 numerals briefly presented. We tested 3 young chimpanzees. All of them can memorize the numerals at a glance, touching in the ascending order. But you need the concentration. He lost his concentration because of the noise outside. However, 10 seconds later, he can do it. So the extraordinary memory lasts at least for 10 seconds. After the test, I get into the booth to play with the chimpanzees. In return, Ai chimpanzee grooms me. After the test, the chimpanzee go back to the social group of the compound. This is what we have done in the Primate Research Institute. Chimpanzees are so like us, but we are different. There must be a sort of cognitive trade-off of language and memory. Knowing chimpanzee mind may illuminate the human mind. In another experimental setting of eye tracking, we can show the difference of human way of watching and chimpanzee way of seeing this world. So eye tracking means putting the special glass on the chimpanzees and humans and trace the fixation point. So look at the fixation point. So this is a stimuli shown to humans and chimpanzees. Stimuli are chimpanzee faces, ta 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 ta, and objects, ta 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 ta. Chimpanzee vision, ta 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 ta, beautifully track the stimuli. But for humans, it's difficult. We stick to a stimuli. Do I make myself clear? Let me try. Okay. Wearing the special glass and they just look at the computer monitor. And on the monitor, the stimuli, the face of chimpanzees, rapidly changing. And rapidly changing items, chimpanzee can follow the rapidly changing stimuli, no problem. But humans stick to one stimulus, try to know the meaning. So this is our way of perceiving this world. It's completely different from chimpanzees. Another example is free painting, free drawing by chimpanzee. They love to draw, use brush and paint on the white sheet. They draw the painting. Suppose that you give a picture of chimpanzee body. They mark on the face using marker, black marker. This means they pay attention to the face. How about the picture of face? They paint, they mark on the eyes and mouth. They know eyes and mouth. They are focusing on eyes and mouth. Using this photo, you can make a line drawing, sketch of the face, but no eyes and no mouth. Chimpanzee no eyes and mouth, but to the line drawing, sketch, chimpanzee do the facial contour. So draw on the facial contour in front of them. No chimpanzee try to put eyes in the blank space. How about human children? This is human children. Human children love to draw eyes in the blank space, nose and mouth. Clear contrast to chimpanzees. Only contour. Humans. With imagination, they can put the eyes into the blank space. We tested 7 chimpanzees, all put the contours on the face, drawing. Pitted against human children, put the eyes, nose, and mouth into the blank space. So, in short, chimpanzees are looking at what is present, but humans are thinking of what is absent. Chimpanzees live in the world of here and now and me, while humans live in the world of past and future and for you. Okay, so in conclusion, the existing data can be interpreted according to an evolutionary trade-off hypothesis. The common ancestor of humans and chimpanzees may have possessed an extraordinary memory capability. At a certain point in evolution, because of the limitation of brain capacity, the human brain may have acquired new functions, like language, in parallel with losing others, like memory. So please go to YouTube to put Matsuzawa and trade-off to know the detail of the cognitive trade-off hypothesis. Thank you for your attention. I welcome any question from you. Thank you very much.